East Lansing, Michigan for a Big Ten battle between the Spartans of Michigan State and the Badgers of Wisconsin.
Javon Ringer is a Heisman Trophy candidate, and he is a guy that can go the distance at any given time. You hear that about a lot of people? Well, it's true about Javon Ringer.
Over 1,300 yards on the season. That leads every running back in the nation. Ringer also has more touchdowns than anybody in college football. Mark D'Antonio doing a terrific job in his second season as the head coach at Michigan State, as they are bowl eligible yet again. Took him to a bowl last year in his first year since coming over from Cincinnati. Wisconsin won the toss, and the Badgers decided they want the football first. Todd Valesky kicks it off, and we're underway. David Gilreath, the wide receiver, gets it at the goal line and is met head-on by Greg Jones, the star linebacker. They put him out there on special teams, and Jones delivered with the big hit. So here comes Javon Ringer. Over 1,300 yards. That is best in the country for the senior out of Dayton. And he has just been spectacular all season long. The workhorse, 300 carries on the season.
That's an amazing number, projected to hit 400.
They go right to Ringer, as expected, and he gets a big hole and squirts and gets the big gain. First down, Michigan State. P.J. Hill doesn't get it. Hill, who is about 236 pounds, stopped by Eric Gordon, short of the first down. This offensive line is intact for the first time since they played Ohio State on October 4th. They've had a couple of injuries, but Gabe Carimi and Craig Urbik back starting today for Wisconsin. They don't do their job on that play. The ball comes loose. The Spartans have it. Brandon Long picks up the fumble. By far their best starting field position, the 42 of Wisconsin, and Keyshawn Martin picks up 7 yards on that catch. On 2nd and 3, Hoyer quickly to the air, close to the first down marker, caught by B.J. Cunningham, who was hit by Alan Langford, but it is a Spartan first down. And Brett Swenson, who missed all 3 of his field goals last week after making a Michigan State record 15 straight, punches this one through from 27 yards. All of last year. And we're looking forward to seeing them next week against Michigan. Keyshawn Martin, we told you he was a quarterback in high school, throws the ball complete downfield to Blair White for the first down. Aaron Bates, the punter, is the holder. Everything is clean. And Swenson connects. 3rd and 10 from the 14. Shear has it knocked down, going over the middle, looking for Toon, but Brandon Denson got in the way. Hoyer has to battle his team back. Goes up top, has a man, and he finds him, Blair White. Wow, the former walk-on catches it and takes it all the way down to the 20-yard line, a 41-yard play. He is one of the 2 guys in front of Ringer. Javon bounces inside, close to the end zone, touchdown. Michigan State scores.
You can't keep a good man down. And give the Spartans credit. Coach Treadwell opened things up, throwing it down the field. Got a couple of pass interference calls. And then they get it down in there where they can grind it out with Javon Ringer.
Swenson for the extra point. Makes it a 17-13 game. Javon Ringer leads the country in touchdowns scored. And some of the things that have gone on just with that 100-yard effort. First off, it's a new career high for John Clay, 102 yards. It also breaks a string of 5 straight games in which Wisconsin did not have a 100-yard rusher. Meanwhile, Brett Bielema and company
Yeah, they lost their composure
Yeah.
over on the sideline there. They got hit for the sideline interference, a 5-yarder, and then they didn't. They responded negatively to that and got burned for a 15-yarder.
For 20 yards on the penalty, gives Michigan State the ball on the 44-yard line. He had a sack last week against Illinois, did Matt. Adds another one this week. Hoyer has a guy, finds him. There's the tight end, Charlie Gant. Finally, they connect. It's a big gain all the way down to the 13. Out of the power I, Ringer already has 1 touchdown today, make it 2. Javon Ringer, 18 touchdowns on the season. Fake to P.J. Hill. Shear almost fell down and then one-hopped it towards his intended receiver, Isaac Anderson. Couldn't get 4 yards on 2 downs, and now Nortman punts. Otis Wiley runs up, gets it at his 37. And Wiley gets this crowd on its feet, taking it into Wisconsin territory at the 48-yard line. 2nd and 9, Hoyer passes, completes it, first down. Hoyer over the middle, got his guy, Charlie Gant, yet again. Brett Swenson is in to try what would be a 50-yard field goal.
Well, we've already seen a fake punt, Pam. You don't think they have the guts to run a fake field goal?
He was short from 50 last week in Ann Arbor. This one had plenty of leg. From 50, Swenson hammers it home, and it's only a 2-point ball game. Flags are down. Clay breaks free, running to the end zone. Fortner tackled him inside the 5. And we'll see what the flag was. It looked to me like Michigan State was offsides.
I think John Moffitt was holding.
All right, and you're right. John Moffitt, the center.
And this not only makes it 3rd and long, it takes the Badgers out of field goal range.
Yep, really keeping Wisconsin, or excuse me, Michigan State in the ball game. 3rd and 11.
Wisconsin had 2 men moving.
And they got him for it. 3rd and 16 coming up.
It's another deal where Wisconsin hurts themselves.
Prior to the snap, false start. 89, offense.
That's Garrett Graham. Isaac.
Still 3rd down.
There's play it safe, going to Zach Brown on 3rd and 16. Antonio Jeremiah wraps him up. Brett Swenson hit a 50-yarder just a few minutes ago. Hoyer completes it. Blair White, the former walk-on, tackled down at the 36-yard line by Shane Carter.
The crowd anticipated it. You heard a little bit of a gasp coming out of him, and then he dropped the football. He batted it around, and Michigan State needs a hand check. This looks like same old Spartans to me.
3rd down. Hoyer completes it for the first down. Going to reliable Blair White for a huge gain.
Boy, I don't know if there's something wrong with Langford, if he's hurt or whatever, because White just runs right past him, and it looked like Langford maybe was limping a little bit. I'd run a draw with Ringer up the middle.
Here comes the blitz. It's picked up. Pass complete, short of the first down to B.J. Cunningham. Alan Langford made the stop. And Michigan State has to spike the ball.
No, they can't. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They got to run the Mayday field goal out here.
All right, so 4th and 6 for the win. Brett Swenson from 44 yards out. And Wisconsin stops the clock.
Wisconsin.
Oh, I don't know.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I'm saying unless you didn't have your field goal block team out there the way you wanted it, they were running around, but they had time to get lined up. It's not an icing situation. I think you'd rather have them try to make a Mayday field goal where they're racing against the clock than go ahead and call a timeout and think you're icing them. I think that's a bad decision by Coach Bielema.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. It was frantic, trying to get everybody out there. And now Swenson can collect himself. They can get everybody in place.
Is that a prayer wall there?
It just became one.
Big Oren Wilson.
Michigan State earlier down 24-13 early in the fourth quarter after John Clay's touchdown run. But they have an opportunity to win it with Brett Swenson's field goal attempt.
Which would be amazing, seeing how they couldn't stop the run, and they shot themselves in the foot with dropping the football all over the field.
He hit from 50 last time he tried one, this one from 44.
And here's the icer.
Timeout, Wisconsin. Third and final team timeout. 30-second timeout.
Swenson earlier this year set a Michigan State record by hitting 15 straight field goals. Went 0 for 3 last week, is 3 for 3 this week, including a career-long 50-yarder. This one from 44 and the win. And with the wind at his back, Swenson splits the uprights. Michigan State leads for the first time today. Maybe they're not the same old Spartans.
Maybe not. I take it back. They sure looked like them for a while there. And we'll never know. It's Coach Bielema's decision to not let that Mayday thing go. I just think it was a poor decision.
Michigan State coming from 11 points down in the fourth quarter. Bolesky, who's boomed a couple of them, puts that one on the ground.
I thought his knee was on the ground.
And now some laterals for Wisconsin trying to pull off the miracle play. But it will not be. Michigan State with the terrific comeback on a day when Javon Winger could only manage 54 yards on the ground, on a day when P.J. Hill and John Clay both go for over 100 yards on the ground. For Wisconsin, Mark D'Antonio's team pulls it off.
These are not the same old Spartans.
Michigan State wins it by the final of 25-24. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For Ray Bentley and our entire ESPN crew, I'm Pam Ward. As we say so long from East Lansing, a big day for Brett Swenson. He hits from 50 and then hits a 44-yard field goal to win it. The Spartans are victorious as we go to Reese Davis in the studio.